I doubled my Instagram following from 5 to 10k followers and reached over 100k accounts in 3 months. And it wasn't luck, and I didn't spend a penny on ads. And if you implement all of these steps after you watch the video, I guarantee you, your Instagram will grow. Let's get into it. Now, quick warning, I'm going to be doing a lot of yapping in this video. But if you really want to take your career seriously and grow as a producer in 2025, lock in and have the attention span to take in what I'm telling you. Alright? So why would you want a decent following on Instagram in the first place? Because while YouTube is king for content, think of Instagram like your business card. Every artist and producer is networking on there. And 9 times out of 10, if someone comes across you on YouTube or TikTok, they'll check out your Instagram to get an idea of who you are and what you're about. So we want to make a good first impression, and I'll show you how. Step 1, your profile. If your profile looks like this, you have dishonored your family. You're essentially telling everyone to immediately leave your page because there is nothing interesting to look at or anything that defines you as a producer. Let me show you how to clean up your profile with a few examples too. Firstly, obviously, have a profile picture. It can be your logo, but if you want to give it a more personal touch, make it a photo of yourself so people feel like they're actually interacting with another human being. Next, the bio. We keep it short and sweet and let everyone know what we're about. Let's look at Steppers' page, for example. First thing we see is that he's a DJ and producer. And next, we see his credits that give him some social proof and credibility. If you have placements, whether you want to show them in your bio is completely up to you. I personally don't anymore because I want people to hit the link in my bio without any distractions. If they want to see my placements, they'll see them while they're scrolling down my page. And finally, we see his link tree that has all of the relevant links to his YouTube, Kickstore, etc. If we look at another page like J Cactus, same thing. Now, if you'll notice, what Steppers has done is just have high quality photographs and videos of himself on his main page while keeping his producer content just on the Reels tab, which makes his page look really clean and professional. Now, I barely post photos of myself, so I just keep the Reels that have gone viral or done really well on my main page, and then I shift everything else onto the Reels page. If you want to know how to keep your Reels just on the Reels page, after posting, hit the 3 dots in the top corner, then select Remove from Profile Grid. If you want to add a Reel back to your main page, hit the 3 dots in the bottom, go to Manage, and hit Add to Profile Grid. Alright, now that we've got a clean page, let's go to the next step. Step 2, content. As a producer in 2025, content is crucial. Unless you're a super producer like Metro Boomin, it is the best way to constantly remind people that you exist. And a lot of people underestimate this. Reminding people that you exist regularly can lead to placements, kit sales, and brand deals. While in my opinion, long form content is king, I think it's a non-negotiable to do some short form content too. Look at producers like RJ Passin, who accelerated their careers through short form content. And I know a lot of you might not know how to make content, whether that be filming or editing, but taking the time to actually learn these skills is what will set you apart from the other producers who think just cranking out beats every day is enough. And yes, that works for some people, but if you could increase your chances of success, why not do it? Your content isn't going to be amazing when you start out, and you don't have to have everything figured out straight away. But what's important is to just start and keep going, and over time you'll get better, like with anything. Now you might be thinking, what type of content should I make? Well, you're in luck because I'm gonna give you a few ideas. Idea 1, it could be as simple as recording yourself listening to a finished beat, like Prod by Infinite. Idea 2, you could make fast-paced content of you making beats in the studio or at home. Idea 3, you could edit down your long-form YouTube videos into shorter-form content, like J Cactus. Idea number 4, photos of yourself in a carousel with screen recordings of your beats. Carousels always lead to more engagement than single photos as they keep people on the post for longer. Idea 5, you could take a beat that you finished already and pretend to be cooking it up. And while I recommend showing your face so that you can actually build some trust with people, if you don't want to do that, look at a producer like Loop Legend. All of his content is screen recordings, and it still does well and gets great engagement because his beats are hard. Now you might be thinking, how often should I post? As much as you can. I used to post 1 to 2 reels a week and I would barely get any traction, and I was losing followers. Then at the end of August, I decided I'd take it a bit more seriously, and I posted 5 to 6 times every week without fail. And that's when I started to see real growth. What I recommend doing is just making a bunch of reels throughout the weekend and then scheduling them throughout the week. Also, a side note, if you haven't got a TikTok already, make one and just throw all the reels that you're posting on Instagram right onto there. I've had a few posts randomly get really good engagement. Just throwing these reels up on TikTok with no effort has led to tons of people asking me where they can purchase the beats from these videos, and you also never know who's watching. And now the final step, networking. Now with networking, there's not much advice I could give you other than don't be weird, don't be desperate, and network horizontally. By networking horizontally, I mean networking with people who are around where you are in your production journey. You'll have a much higher chance of getting collabs in, and you could be working with the next person to produce a hit. You never know. Now, while you can try DMing OZ saying, "Let me send you some loops, please, bro," odds are you will not get a response. But someone with a following around your size or just a bit above probably will. Also, don't DM someone just saying, "Hi, hey, what's up?" Be polite, then state your intentions. Going back to the content, another reason to post is that if you've been consistently putting content out there for a while, when you DM someone for the first time asking them to work, they could click on your profile and be like, oh wait, I know this guy. He made that one video that I liked. Now, I hope this video has been helpful for you. If you made it to the end, well done. But this is just the beginning. Sorry. This is just the beginning. Now you need to go and implement everything that I've said in this video if you haven't already. You don't have to do everything perfect. You just have to make sure that you try. And who knows where you'll be a year from now. Now, if you guys want to know how I make my YouTube content, check out this video next.